Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano Wallace, and it's my mission to help fellow entrepreneurs and business owners gain fit freedom, financial impact, and time freedom, all so they can have a more fulfilling life. All right. And in today's podcast, we want to talk about how you can really scale your business without sacrificing your freedom, without feeling like a prisoner in your business. All right. And I'll be your guide on this journey. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can achieve this. Seemingly elusive balance, right? Because a lot of persons they're doing business and it's like, what's happening with their life. Their life is in the gutters. Business might be good, but they're not happy. We want to have a fulfilling life because life is so short, right? Like an example, I got the other day. If you want to look at life where you have 100 years on average to live, right? We sleep for 33% of that, right? And then we are working like our life depends on it for way more than half of what's left. What amount of time do we actually dedicate to actually enjoying life and letting it be fulfilling, right? So it's very important for us to find a balance, right? Now, you might be wondering, why does this even matter, all right? And it matters because everything that we do it for a purpose. We do it to have an impact, a positive impact on the people's lives around us and everything like that. But guess what? If you want to make the best impact, you want to make sure that everybody is benefiting, right? You yourself should be benefiting because if you aren't, you'll be drained and you won't actually have a positive impact on others because what you're doing won't be the best it can be. And we hear this in the plane. You put your mask on first before you can put on mask for others, right? Now, I want you to picture this growing your business exponentially while still having the time and flexibility to pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, and live life to the fullest. That's the kind of freedom we're talking about. And, it's within your reach. Unfortunately, though, many creative entrepreneurs or business owners find themselves stuck in a rut when it comes to scaling their businesses without sacrificing their freedom, right? And the primary reason is fear of losing control. And I want you to know that while that fear might be warranted, right? You shouldn't let that be a hurdle that's going to stop you on this journey, right? Another thing is, time management woes, resource constraints, and the eternal struggle to maintain work-life balance can also throw a wrench in your scaling plans, right? Add to that the challenge of finding the right talent and fostering a cohesive team. We're seeing that happening more and more now in certain industries, right? And it's no wonder why many of us feel so overwhelmed. But do not let these challenges discourage you because every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise, and I'm here to guide you through them. All right. So let's dive into this roadmap. All right. Let's together navigate through the challenges and emerge knowing exactly what we need to do to get the outcome that we want without tying ourselves down and becoming prisoners to our desires that we want to have this greater impact in the world, right? Now, let's dive into the nitty gritty of all of this, right? The first thing is you want to master the art of delegation. No, trust me, I've been there, and learning to delegate effectively can be a game changer for your business. You want to empower your team members and you want to watch your business flourish while you reclaim your time. All right. Now, let's talk about a common mistake I see, too often, and it's micromanaging. It's tempting to hover over every little detail, but trust me, it's a recipe for burnout, right? Instead, empower your team, set clear expectations, and watch them thrive. We see this when you say you have the helicopter parent, right? If you're in your business and you're babying your staff, your team, then guess what? They're going to be reliant on you to keep doing those things so that they can get results or do the things. And they will never be doing it at the best that they can, right? You need to empower them to do what they are experts at doing, right? And let them, you set the expectations and you hold them accountable to achieving it, and you provide all the things that they need to get it done, right? So delegation is key, and I like to say what you're doing is you're leveraging the skills of others so that you can get to the outcome that you want while saving time. The more persons you leverage, the bigger results you can get. And guess what? You can give them more and allow them to have more time because now you're using multiple people to do things more efficiently. But you have to delegate, right? And you have to not micromanage. Next, you want to streamline your processes, right? And efficiency is key, right? By automating repetitive tasks and eliminating bottlenecks, you'll free up valuable time to focus on what truly matters, which is your creative vision, which is your actual customers that you're serving to give them a better experience and all of that, right? And I want you to picture this with streamlined processes in place, you'll be able to take on more projects, serve more clients, and ultimately skyrocket your revenue. All right. And that's the power of efficiency. And that is why, for me, I love to create systems. And that is what I do over at Publishing Rebel. Whenever we take on a client, is to know what they're doing and see how best we can come in with a system that's working for them 24/7 so they can skyrocket their revenue by up to 30% or more. All right. Giving them time to do what they do best. We do the systems and the marketing, and they do the serving of their clients, making them happy. And we have the system that leverages all of that to get them even more customers, right? When you build systems and you see it work, there's nothing more amazing than that for me, right? Now, moving on to the next step, you want to make sure that you're cultivating a high performing team, right? Your team is the backbone of your business. I say your biggest asset, your best asset is human resource, right? We know AI is out and everybody is talking about AI, but no matter what, right? Your best resource is going to be your team, the human beings inside of your business. So you want to invest in recruiting top talent. You want to nurture a culture of collaboration and you want to watch your team propel. All right. And your business grows. Okay. But beware of falling into the trap of neglecting team culture, right? Building a cohesive team isn't just about skills, it's about shared values and a sense of purpose. You want to foster a positive work environment, and your team will become the greatest asset. All right. So that's the next thing in business. And if you haven't checked out my previous episode where we talk about, you know, managing money and everything, businesses, every action you take should be about investment, right? I see a lot of persons, they talk about saving. It should be an act of investment. In your business, you do this to get more. You put a penny in, you should be getting two pennies out, for example, right? That's the idea. And it's the same thing with your team. You want them to become an asset and not a liability because whatever you put into them, they are able to produce more, right? Now, Imagine a team that is not just skilled, right? But they're passionate and they align with your vision. Together, there's no limit to what you can achieve because now, just as how the business is your baby, now you have your human resource as caretakers, making sure that your baby is thriving. Right? That's the analogy that just came up for me for that example. So you want to make sure that you're really focusing on building a team that aligns with your passion and your vision. All right. Now, moving to the next step, we want to leverage technology. And in today's digital age, technology is your best friend when it comes to scaling your business, right? From project management tools to automation software, embrace the latest tech to streamline your operations and stay ahead of the curve. All right? Think about it. With the right technology in place, you'll be able to work smarter, not harder. You'll be able to say goodbye to manual tasks and hello to more time for creativity and innovation. All right. Again, all of this creativity and innovation should be focused on giving better service to your customers, better value to the marketplace, because the better you serve and the more you serve, that just naturally equates to more revenue. All right. And if you want to, instead of being moved by something that is you doing great and having great impact, then you can look at it in a selfish way to say, hey, I'm doing this for myself. And we all do something for a little bit of selfish reason. My selfish reason is, for my mission is, I help other business owners and entrepreneurs to gain financial impact and time freedom so they can have a more fulfilling life. And while doing that, do the same for myself. So I don't want to just give people fit freedom, as I like to call it. I want to earn fit freedom for myself too, right? But I do it for myself first by serving others, right? And I am my number one client. I Everything that I do for others, I do for myself, and see that it works and everything like that. But when I get to serve others, that's when I can gain my financial freedom, right? So that's my selfish reason for doing things. Embrace your selfish reason for why you started your business, whether it's to be there to support your family, if it's to be a staple in your community and have everybody doing business with you in your community so you can have a legacy that you can pass down. You want to travel more, you want to buy all the fancy stuff that you want or you feel you need in life. I don't know. You want to have a more impact, you want to give back to this to society and be able to not have to wonder when and how much you can do. Whatever your selfish reason is, drive it. But when you have the right systems, you can grow and scale your business without being a prisoner to your business so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right? That's the important part. We want to make sure that we're able to enjoy the fruits of our labor. All right? So go forth, conquer the world. The journey to creative entrepreneurship awaits, and I'll be here every step of the way to cheer you on. All right. So until next time, stay productive, keep growing your business, scaling, and Delano signing out. See you in the next one.